Another fantastic question I receive on the twin flame journey, and it comes up a lot in my sessions and the mentoring that I do, is, Raghida, I always have this sense of loss or lack towards my outer DM, and I don't know how to hold it within myself. I get inconsistent results. It's not always, I don't always achieve what I want. You say about being able to achieve fully what you want. My answer to all of you watching this is that if you have a lot of lack or loss within yourself, you're going to experience it outside of yourself. How you integrate that part is you go and look within you where you still may have wounds, where you still may have beliefs or thought forms or conditioning. Sometimes we do things out of habit. How you break the habit is you check into yourself. Is this coming from a place of abundance, or is this coming from a place of lack? Is this coming from the past, or is it coming from the present? The most important part on the twin flame journey is many of us source our wisdom from the past. But if you've had a difficult past, you've just threaded that into the current moment. The way to transcend loss and lack is to come into the present moment. Create a new momentum. Quantum physics, what you create now will be your objective for the future. What you create from your past leads you to the present. You want to change your future? Change the present. Many of us are trying to change the past without changing the present. The present moment of the now. The present moment of saying to yourself, what is the opposite of lack? What is the opposite of loss? And you implement them in the now. You feel them, you activate them through your feminine energy in the now. Once you create that feeling within yourself, you then bring your masculine on board. He becomes your advisor. He leads you in the 5D into the opposite of loss, which is life, and the opposite of lack, which is abundance. So you work with the energy of life. Cultivate life. Cultivate what brings you joy. Life is all about living. What would make you happy living? Many are alive, living 20 years, but the same year over and over for 20 years. What I'm asking you to do is live each year, amplify it, E equals MC squared to the cube of living each year as it is, and then the next year is another year where you square it. The second year you square into 4. You square the second year into 6, the third year into 16, the fourth year into 64. So it multiplies. Amplify your energy. Do not live the same 20 years over. You amplify your energy using quantum physics, using quantum mechanics. Allow yourself to move into the quantum field of possibilities. You transcend the matrix, transcend your thought forms, move into your heart, spiral into the energy of your magnetic frequency, allowing yourself the law of motion. If we keep activating from loss and lack in our past, you will not have an abundant future. But if you live in the now and you create from the now, the moment and the momentum tunnel of possibilities, that's where the future resides. That's where you change the tangent on the sine curve, moving upwards rather than stagnating. Sine waves are all about the ebbs and flows. It's the up and down. It's the same. It works in economics. It works in the stock market. It works in your breath. It works in the momentum of day and light. The universe lives on this principle. Humanity, it's time to wake up to your greatness. It's time to wake up that I can change anything. And how you change it is in this moment, in the feeling of peace now. You break the cords of the past by living in the momentum tunnel of now. Move from loss to abundance and from lack into having whatever it is you want. Indulgence. Indulge your feminine and then your masculine create the path. Your feminine indulges in the spiral, your masculine creates in the linear.